Aloha, it's Amber Diva Dawn Kuile Mailani Benici, and welcome to Art for the Heart. This is your preparation video, and so get ready, we're gonna have an awesome time. So, first things that you need to gather for our mini retreat. First of all is a journal. You can use any journal that you want. If you don't have one, you can just go and pick up a composition book. Super easy to grab. As far as our creativity process that we're going to work with, there are several different options you have to choose from. Your cheapest is going to be watercolor paper. You can grab 140-pound watercolor paper any craft store. So you can do that. Another option, which is going to be pretty cheap as well, is canvas wrapped around board, like cardboard here on the back. So you can also get this at any art craft store. The most expensive choice, though not very expensive compared to how it could be, is canvas wrapped around board here. Okay? So, several different options. As far as canvas size, I'm going to suggest anywhere from, on the small size, 8 by 10, to the largest size I want you to work with this time would be 18 by 24. I want to make sure that you finish your project and you feel great about it. The next thing I want to talk to you about is paint. So I'm going to be using golden fluid acrylic paints. This is high-end paint, and so this is not something that you need at all. You can use any acrylic paint. One cheap kind that you can find anywhere is Liquitex Basics. You can find this at a craft store. They have several different colors. I'm going to put that in an email so you can know some of the different colors that I recommend for the process we're going to be using. This is heavy body paint instead of fluid paint, but I'm going to teach you how to cut this paint so it works just like my paint. Another thing you're going to need are brushes. There are two different kinds that I really want you to have. One is going to be what I call a bristle brush. See that right here. And it's kind of like a little bit hard. They're fairly cheap brushes, but we're going to be using them for a dry painting technique. Another one is going to be a round brush, like this. So you see it has a point at the top. And I would suggest different sizes. This is a size 4. You're gonna probably want something even small that you can work with too for your detail work, like a 1 round, and a variety of sizes also of the bristle brushes. You can also just go ahead and get a variety pack of brushes, like student brushes, and that will have lots of different types of brushes you can use. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and email me. Let's see here. Another thing that you can use, this is optional, is an easel. I have a foldable easel here. Oop, there it is. Right there. You can do that, but you don't need an easel at all. This is something that you can do as a flat project right on the table. What you will need is something to cover so you don't get paint everywhere. So you can use anything from an old towel to a old sheet to, you know, when my babies were young, they used to wet the bed and you have that plastic kind of cover you use for the mattress. You can use that as well. You want to make sure that you also protect your clothing. So when I create, I like to look pretty also. And so one thing I do have is this really pretty top that I just got at a thrift store. And you can put that on and it will protect your clothing. So see if you have anything that you don't need, or make a trip to the thrift store, have some fun. Or you know what you can also do is get those caftans, one size fits all, that you can get at Ross, and those for like $8, and you can look like a queen and paint at the same time. What am I missing? Also be sure and have a glass jar for your water. I just used an old jar I had from, I don't know, it was some sort of sauce that I had, curry maybe. You're going to need a spray bottle. Watch my head. Paper towels. Some sort of a candle or incense for you to help kind of create the sacred space for yourself. Some people like to use smudge sage, something like that. And lastly is to have your favorite drink with you. So you might have a mug of your favorite tea, a coffee that you have, a glass of wine. What I really want you to do during this time that you're gathering all your materials is to think of, how can I help create, how can I make this time, this me time, feel even more nourishing, feel even more connected. And so do whatever little things you need to do. If you need dark chocolate, you need dark chocolate. So keep an eye out for me for my next email with details about the video and how you can join me, and I'm really looking forward to creating. Feel free to email me with any specific questions, and I'm sending you much aloha. Mwah.